Okay, Juliette, this video didn't come out. I don't know why, but I'll see if keep an eye on see if it stops. Uh, this was email 6. I'm writing after getting back from a long weekend. Still not sure if I've recovered from the elections. Not sure I ever will. Remember, these are emails to your mother, not to you. I think what puzzles me is why did all this happen? I can say that without exaggeration that when the policeman handed me the order of protection, I was never more shocked by anything in my entire life. How did we go from me picking you up at you and Juliette up from the airport 1 month before in your car, no less, to you asking me if I needed groceries when I got sick in January, to discussing Juliette's visit to the psychiatrist 2 weeks before the order of protection, which by all accounts wanted me to never be allowed to see you or Juliette ever again. Now we both know what was said, what was true and what wasn't, but why? I can't connect going from taking her on a trip to Cleveland just 6 months beforehand with no troubles, no complaints or anything, to quite possibly never seeing her again. This is what I can't get my head around. In fact, that email about my saying I have a mental illness that was read in court was a way of clearing the path to tell Juliette that we all have some kind of issues, mental issues, anxiety, depression, and when it gets too much, we need help, see a doctor, get medicine. That was one of the 2 emails shoved under my nose by the Juliette's asshole lawyer. I have attached the email with your responses. Why wasn't that one shoved under my nose and everything read, the same email, but with all your answers? Why did they pick just one sentence from it? It was ridiculous. It was a circus. Did I say I was going to kill you? Probably I did, but in a colloquial way, like I said 1,000 times in my life. Did I mean it? Of course not. And we both know I never said that to Juliette, and never would, even jokingly. And there were other things in the orders things that were not major enough to convict me with, including me hitting you in the face with my fist in 2002, which I have the original police report that says otherwise. Once again, I can prove that you lied once again. However, my lawyer decided not to pursue that for some reason. It was Julia's testimony and your accusations of murdering you guys that did me in. I knew I was done, but why? You know, there are feminist websites that teach women how to win a court case. One of them says, have them say he threatened to kill you. The other one says, don't say he slapped you in the face, say he punched you in the face. Wow. You know, when I read this stuff, I go, I'm thinking, well, this is your lawyer doing this, but the idea is that I would actually cause harm to you or Juliette. For God's sakes, what was the one thing that was the one thing that vindicated me amongst all my friends. Do you, having known me for almost 30 years, you know I am not capable of such a heinous crime. That would stop me. That would step me up to a level of evil and depravity that I have never even come close to showing in 59 years of my life. I don't for a minute believe you would think I was capable of this, or anybody in your family or any of your friends. So I'm missing something. Is this just payback from stopping you moving in 2011, or just total payback for everything I ever did to you? I cannot imagine why I am sitting here, not being able to see my daughter. Now, if there is a missing piece, then I don't know what it is. All I can think of is that the situation were reversed. I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing I was keeping my child from the other parent. But you may be seeing it in some totally different way. I'm not prepared to think you're a bad person, and that is based on knowing you for almost 30 years. I don't know what your family thinks, and most of all, I have no idea what Juliette thinks. However, I am instructed to do so. I'll keep updating you. This post is what I talked to my therapist about, and I attached an email about social anxiety disorder. next email on the 18th. I have written Juliette 7 letters. I have not heard back from her. I wonder why. Now, I'm not accusing you of anything, but I put a thought experiment to my therapist as to what if Juliette is not getting letters, including the one I wrote in August that was ordered by the judge. Well, here's what he said. You know her, I don't. Would she do such a thing? I said, I don't think so, but, you know, if I live long enough and Julia is an adult, I will make sure she gets all the letters. If I give them to her myself, or one of my friends gives them to her, and they're all up here on YouTube now. He said, would Lori want to face Juliette that she never gave her the letters? And I said, no, I don't think she would. So it's important that Juliette get back to me. I know the holidays are coming up, and there's nothing for you to stop from calling me for a verbal update. But I thought I would make everyone comfortable by doing this by email. But surely in January I will start calling you. And remember, just because the order of protection is against me, you can do anything you want. Write me, call me, stop the order of protection. So nothing for stopping you from doing that. That doesn't violate a thing. I would give anything for a peaceful settlement and get back to where we were. As it always has been, the ball is in your court. On November 22nd. Hi, I'm writing early this week for obvious reasons. I assume you're in Florida. Give everyone my love, particularly your mother. I'm having Thanksgiving at my girlfriend's house and her family after the parade. I do hope we can come to our senses and work things out. I miss my daughter so much. I remember taking her to those parades. And then I write on December 3rd. I think this is the 7th one. I'm losing track. Things seem to be in stasis. I have not heard from Juliette, letter or phone. I know you are the one that can encourage her to do so. We never seem to get past the point in therapy of why you don't want me to see my daughter anymore, and why it happened so suddenly, and went to such drastic measures. If I could understand this, I could live more easily. Say I physically abused her, or something even worse, or threatened to kill her, which I obviously did not, as the order of protection says. We know that's a lie. But we both know that, and now there must be a reason why my punishment is so severe. It doesn't, I can't understand that. If there are any universal guidelines for morals in life, one is the golden rule, and another is to never cause another human being unnecessary pain and suffering. I am sure you agree with this. I hope you do. So why am I going through such pain and suffering? I would hope one day you will give me a second chance. To lose one child is about the worst situation that I can think that anyone would ever have to live with. I seem to be missing something here. Perhaps one day I'll find out. I hope you two have a good holiday. I'll pick this up after December 3rd. I hope this video worked out.